These are the things that you'll need to create a homeobotanical cream. We've got here a glass jar. This is a 30-gram glass jar. Here's our homeobotanical concentrate. This is from the cream activator range called Comfrey Chickweed. It's a really, really nice one for any sort of itching or burning of the skin. So for things like eczema or animal bites or plant stings, that kind of thing. It's a really nice soothing one. So the volume of the jar will determine the volume of the homeobotanical that we use. So it's 10% of the homeobotanical makes up the jar volume. So we've got a 30-gram jar, so we'll be using 3 mils of the concentrate. If we had a 50-gram jar, we'd use 5 mils. But today, 30-gram jar, 3 mils. This is our bowl that will mix the cream and the homeobotanical concentrate together in. It's nice curved edges, so it makes it really good for using. You want to make sure that's nice and clean as well as your hands, so making sure that hygiene is adhered to. This is the cream base that we use. This is from a place called Essenchi, so you can find them online and you'll be able to see the ingredients in here online. We're fond of this cream. It's one that we found to have good ingredients. They also do an aloe vera gel that you can use as a cream base. Here's the syringe. That's what we'll use to measure the homeobotanical concentrate with. And the label. So 3 mils comfrey chickweed in an aquaderm base. And I've put the volume of the jar here as well. So essentially, we're mixing the homeobotanical concentrate and the cream base in the bowl and putting it in the jar. So let's get started. So before you've done all this, you will have washed your hands, because hygiene's quite important when preparing anything for people. So everything's nice and clean. That includes your bowl. So we'll start off putting the cream base into the bowl. So ideally you would have some scales to measure out 30 grams. Or just under 30 grams, but for the purposes of demonstrating how to mix the homeobotanical as an instructional video, I'm just going to guess. So that looks like it's about enough cream that would fit into our 30 ml jar. So I'll plonk that in the bowl. Now we'll measure out 3 mils of the homeobotanical base. So I'll just give that a bit of a shake to distribute any sediment that might have settled in there. And I'm going to measure out 3 mils. There we are. And I'm just going to put it in the bowl with the cream. Pop the lid on. And basically, all we're doing is we're just mixing this up really well. You want to distribute that homeobotanical base all the way through, or the homeobotanical stock cream all the way through the base cream. So making sure it's even in colour. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. So now it's just a matter of getting this into the jar. So ideally I would have another tool with me and I could scrape all of that into the jar. But essentially that's it. You've made a Homeobotanical cream. You pop the lid on, and remembering that this also needs to be succussed as well. So you'd bang that on the hard surface at least 40 times. Then you pop your label on, and there you go.